I can't feel. Franklin on my bills. Pints come with seals. Love pill. You call me too many times back to back. Chill. Hold up. Her hair super sloppy. My wrist super rocky.
Where my fire starters at, let's go. Hit that motherfucking like button. It's up today. Let's go, y'all. We doing this shit for dog.
I just keep on ballin'. I just keep on ballin'. They watch me and they copy. 9/11 topless.
Let's go. Hit that like button, y'all. It's up.
Get you killed. Hustling, get you meals. Hey, I can't feel. Franklin on my bills. Pints come with seals. Love pill. You call me too many times back to back. Chill. Hold up. Wait, a pimp eating steak. First of all, don't blow up my phone. You out of place. Never chased up. Too busy making deposits at Chase. Like my blown and skate. Never asked for nothing. Where I'm from, we like to take. Riding a coupe down Alston, made a left on Airways. Put up at the Dixie Queen and got a milkshake. Don't remember you used to serve me back in the day.
Let's go, y'all. Hit that like button. We gonna show them how this shit done today.
She said she used to get 3 boxes a week just where she live. Damn. Hey, get my food, I'm gone, bro. Wrong, this he tripping. Damn. He called this stupid man. Been out here telling my business. Damn. What you mean?
Throw your ghosts in the chat, y'all.
Nah. You made 600 bands just off that and one song. Damn, you right here. Yeah, I love her. Hey. I go around and call Tiffany and give her 100. Just because I'm that real, it ain't nothing. At least she ain't tell her that she was. Luckily, the man upstairs, yeah, he really loved me. Yeah, I'ma keep it real. That could've got ugly, but it didn't. So I'm in the hood stunting. Hey, love gets you killed. Hustling gets you meals. Hey, I can't feel. Franklin on my bills. Pints come with seals. Love pill. You call me too many times back to back. Chill. Hold up.
Where my fire starters at? Are we loud and clear? Drop a 1 in the chat if we loud and clear. Shout out everybody that's coming up in to the fire pit. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support because it's a lot of shit that we about to set fucking straight over this bitch, bro. All right. First and foremost, R.I.P. Young Dolph. R.I.P. Young Dolph. Y'all drop y'all dolphins in the motherfucking chat, man. Shout out to everybody that's up in here, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. All right, trust me, y'all will not want to miss this motherfucking live right here today. All right, because we putting everything on the motherfucking table. I'm tired of these weak ass motherfuckers. Yeah, we calling names today. We calling names today, motherfucker. And I'm talking about you. AK, you know what it is. You know what's up. You need to stop glazing. No Diddy. You need to stop glazing, nigga. Ceddy, because he don't fuck with you no more. Stop glazing Ceddy dick, nigga. No homo. Ceddy don't even fuck with you no more. But you still glazing that nigga. You still glazing that nigga. He don't even fuck with you no more. But you still glazing him, right? You still glazing him, right? Shout out to everybody that's coming up in this bitch. Because we're about to put a whole lot of shit on Front Street. All right? Now, I'm minding my motherfucking business. All right? I'm minding my motherfucking business. And I got motherfuckers blowing me up all motherfucking day. Talking about with King AK-47 over there doing and how he running his motherfucking mouth. Now, before we get into all this, because we got a lot of whole shit going on in these YouTube streets. A lot of niggas claiming that they street niggas doing a whole lot of what? Non-street shit. Either you a street nigga or you transition from the streets. And that's the life that you used to fucking walk and live. And now you have made a transition for the better to evolve in life. You come on this platform and you call out all negative shit once upon a time that you used to stand with, shit that you used to agree with. We call out all that shit, right? See, you can't be a blogger that want to be a street nigga that claim you standing on street morals and principles, but you blogging. It's impossible. That's what we call a fucking rat. That's what we call a rat. A rat, a motherfucker that claims that they a street nigga, but want to be a blogger. Still claiming that they stand on street morals and principles, but you a blogger. You on here streaming, breaking down content. You's a rat. You's a police ass rat, just like your brother Ceddy. Once upon a time, y'all was like this, right? Lock and loaded, like the Infinity Link, right? Huh? But I told y'all what that Infinity Link represents. A snake that's biting its own motherfucking tail, right? It's a snake that's eating and devouring itself. A snake eating a fucking snake. And only time a snake can eat a snake if you are in the snake fucking pit, right? Right. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. Hit that motherfucking like button. Because I'm sick of these motherfuckers trying to claim work and take credit for shit that they did not do. Now, let's make this shit clear. Who was the first individual that said Eric Govan was Big Juke's father? Who was the first person? I said this shit at the beginning of 2024. I still got the receipts. The lives are still up. When Juke got killed, I was breaking all that shit down, right? I'm the one who went into the situation that's going on with Yo Gotti real family and how they snitched on Eric Govan and how Eric Govan was pimping out Yo Gotti and Juke Mama and aunties and them. And he was fucking Juke Mama. And that's Juke Daddy. I got the receipt. I've been saying that. Okay? But before we get fire and flaming, bro, we about to tear this nigga shit up. Alright? This gonna be one show y'all not gonna want to miss. I promise this. Shout out the whole nation. Shout out YouTube for allowing us to do what the fuck we do. Cameras. is on today. The cameras are up today. Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Whatever you hear in this live is for entertainment and research purposes only. But y'all know what it is, and y'all definitely know what it ain't. Y'all know what's flammable. We fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Y'all got your fire suits on? I say, do y'all got your fire suits on? With that being said, let's get to these action. Let's get to this action, y'all. Shout out to everybody up in here, because this is going to be one hell of a live. Now, check this out. Appreciate everybody that's coming up in here, man. Get the views to match the likes, and the likes to match the views, respectfully, so we can get in this algorithm and let everybody know that we live. I ain't got no motherfucking super chat goals. I ain't got a $500 goal. I ain't taking y'all money, running, dipping off, taking y'all money, running, dipping off, ain't giving y'all no new engagement, no new perks, no new badges, just constantly taking. I don't do that. But that's what that motherfucker do. Right? So, somebody and a whole lot of other people was hitting me up like, yo, that nigga over there bugging, bro. And not only is he bugging, he out of pocket, he out of line. But with that being said, don't nobody know what's going on about this shit like me. Like I explained to everybody, Hernandez Govan, he's homeless. He living with his lawyer. His lawyer is putting him up. His lawyer is putting him up. Right after the verdict, him and his lawyer was seen in Memphis. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Shout out everybody up in here. Appreciate everybody up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. When y'all seen Govan do that weak ass shit with who? Ceddy Nash. I explained to everybody that Orange Mount quit aka Govan Hernandez Govan, all right, was in his lawyer's house. You see this, right? The Vlad interview was already filmed. It was already filmed. Said he already knew the play. Now he getting called out on it, ain't it? But let's go, y'all.
Being clipped at the funeral, I don't know, and I'm about to find out. You alive, bro? God Fear TV banned on this issue with Jook, Govan, etc. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't want to know who the fuck that is, and who gives a fuck, bitch? I'm on it. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about no peasants, nigga.
Drop a one in the chat. Y'all can hear this? Drop a one in the chat. Let's go. All right? Because motherfuckers was blowing my phone up this morning, and they sent me this shit because that nigga was over there last night claiming and taking credit for my shit. Talking about Eric Govan is Jook's father. He figured it out. Bitch, I've been on that, hoe. But let's continue. Because somebody came in the chat and let him know. Like, bro, you allowed, bro. God Fear TV been on this shit with Jook and Govan, etc. But let's go.
And on this, did Hernandez have something to do with Jook being clipped at the funeral? I don't know, and I'm about to find out. You alive, bro? God Fear TV banned on this issue with Jook, Govan, etc. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't want to know who the fuck that is, and who gives a fuck, bitch? I'm on it. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about no peasants, nigga. I've been on this shit since it began. So you could tell God Fear TV and whoever the fuck else, Rocky Rose, to shut y'all bitch ass the fuck up. Big Jook bitch came on my channel. I don't think Jook bitch came on no God Fear TV.
Who gives a fuck about Jook bitch? Can y'all hear this video clearly? Some people say it's a little choppy. It sounds clear on this end. Shout out everybody in here, man. All right? Shout out the whole nation. Get the likes up because we're about to stomp, step, and stand all on top of this motherfucker. Strategically. Because, bitch, you know exactly who I am, motherfucker. I know who you is. I know where you at. I know what the fuck you been doing, you fucking snake. Just like when I was covering that Julio Fulio shit, right? Him and another blogger had to go live together to counter what I was doing and what the fuck I was talking about, right? But shout out everybody up in here. Let's run this back. Hit the like button, y'all.
And on this, did Hernandez have something to do with Jook being clipped at the funeral? I don't know, and I'm about to find out. You alive, bro? God Fear TV banned on this issue with Jook, Govan, etc. I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't want to know who the fuck that is, and who gives a fuck, bitch? I'm on it. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody give a fuck about no peasants, nigga. I've been on this shit since it began. So you could tell God Fear TV and whoever the fuck else, Rocky Rose, to shut y'all bitch ass the fuck up. Big Jook bitch came on my channel. I don't think Jook bitch came on no God Fear TV. And that's a horrible channel name. Horrible.
Y'all hear this goofy, right? He don't know who I am, but soon as somebody said my name in the chat, you responded to it, duh. If you don't know who God Fit TV is, you wouldn't even respond to the shit, nigga. Right? Don't forget, motherfucker, you dirty bitch, you. Don't forget, you dirty bitch, you. Who inspired you to upgrade your environment, nigga? You dirty, cokehead, drunk, living on a dead end in a 1900 ass house. You live in a plantation house, bro. That old ass house that you live in was built in 1900. Do the research on Zillow. You live on a dead end, bitch, because this is the end, friend. All right? Now, let me explain something to you, you hoe nigga. I have a horrible name for a channel. We're talking about a motherfucker that got a name after a channel that people are giving him money and want somebody to support a channel name. He's the king of AKs and 47s. You see what I'm saying? So you the king of AKs, 47s. So you got guns everywhere, huh? You the only motherfucker that can get your hands on some guns, huh? So you the king of AK-47. You know one day you gonna have to stand on that shit, right? You dumb bitch. You live by it, you die by it. Remember that. You gonna have to stand on it, ho. You the king of AK-47s, right? So it's a whole lot of people. And by the way, that's a horrible channel name. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I see y'all. What's good with y'all? Now that's a horrible channel name. Our kids right now are falling victims to AK-47s. Why would I want to support a motherfucker named AK-47? You no different than that King David motherfucker. You no different than that old head King David motherfucker. Act your age. King AK-47. Voice of the street. Right? Now, like I said, I don't like this motherfucker. All right? And I've been stopped fucking with him. I used to be a supporter. I used to be a subscriber before I even started what I'm doing here. Until the motherfucker start robbing and scamming people. Till he start robbing and scamming people for cash apps. That's why he ain't got a cash app, y'all. Because he can't get one. That's why he got to use somebody else cash app. Because Cash App done banned his ass. But anyway, we all know you and Ceddy are one and the same, nigga. Because you the same nigga that take money from subscribers to run with their narrator. When I reached out to you on the takeoff situation, and I still got the receipts, I've been showed everybody. I reached out to this nigga on Telegram, right? This nigga tried to get me for some money, bro. Nigga tried to finesse me for some money, my nigga. And he told me if I'm a true supporter of his, I send him some money. I said, nigga, fuck you. Get the fuck out my face. I ain't sending you shit. Nigga, fuck you. And we done heard about them PlayStation scams and schemes. The same play Ceddy Nash is running on his channel right now. With that PlayStation and Xbox in the background, like motherfuckers gonna win something and they gonna win shit. Get y'all buying a whole bunch of raffles and shit, right? And the person that they pick is nobody from the subscribers, y'all. It's a play. Don't y'all buy no raffles. Don't y'all buy no raffles from Ceddy Nash or that goofy motherfucker. Because it's all a play. Remember, they was playing together before they fell out. Remember this. They were playing together before they fell out. Which means, and I got the receipt, where AK-47 already said out his own fucking mouth. Shout out everybody up in here, man. We got over 180 plus. Make sure y'all hit that like button. When he said, yeah, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. All right, motherfucker, send me some money. Supporter, send me some money. And they tell me some shit that's going on with the situation that I'm breaking down. Shit, if they send me some money, I'm gonna go with their content. I'm gonna go with what they telling me. Just because they send me some money. Same shit we seeing with Ceddy Nash. And who? You see, a lot of people miss this shit. A lot of people forgot about this, y'all. All right, and AK-47 already know what's going on, bro. He playing on everybody. Everybody forgot about this right here? Hit the fucking like button. Everybody forgot that this man was already on his platform. Everybody hit the like button. Strategic drop. Everybody done totally forgot that Ceddy Nash is already plugged in with Manny Aurora. Now we see why he was able to manipulate the Little Durk shit and the Young Dolph shit the way that he's doing, right? You see? It's like a cube. All you have to do is put all the motherfucking colors together. It's a Rubik's Cube, y'all. That's it, and that's all. It's a Rubik's Cube. And next thing we know, we see Govan and who? Who Govan lawyer? That's Manny Aurora's house. That's Manny Aurora's house. That Hernandez is in right now on this screen. Manny Aurora has a couple of different pads, condos, and Airbnbs. And we see, like I said, soon as they left the courtroom, y'all, they flew out there to Vlad TV. He brung Govan on the plane with him. Crazy work, right? But back to this goofy motherfucker just for 1 second, y'all. Because a horrible name. Nigga, you live in a horrible house with a horrible name for a channel. Where your kids at, bitch? You always talking about, yeah, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing this for my kids. Your kids ain't never nowhere around. Kids don't even want to be around your ass. And that's right, I'm speaking facts because he be scamming, robbing, and scheming, y'all. Every time he snip all his money up, he'll bring his kids in. Like he doing so much for his kids. Like he bought that house for his kids. If you bought that house for your kids would be in it. Where your kids at? Juju! You lucky. My grandson just left out the house. Bro. Alright? Motherfuckers done seen mine on my live stream. Motherfuckers done heard mine on my live stream. Alright? I'm the one who encouraged your broke, nasty, stank ass to upgrade your whole environment, nigga. Remember when you was blogging against a white fucking wall and all my shit was laid out and I was stomping on your ass then? And I'm like, yo, he taking all this money from y'all for all these years and he didn't even upgrade his platform. He didn't even invest in his platform. Not one time. I was displaying how he was robbing, lying, cheating, and stealing. Right? And that's one thing I hate. A liar, a cheater, and a fucking thief. You talking about the name of my channel? Your name of your channel is King of the AK-47s. So you the king of AK-47s. Ain't nobody got more AK-47s than you, huh? Ain't nobody got more AK-47s than you, huh, bitch? You live on a dead-end street in a plantation house that was built in the year 1900. Do your research. And you got your back against the dead-end block. And you the king of the AK-47s. You just waiting for a motherfucker to come down 102nd, right? You just waiting for a motherfucker to come right on down 102nd, ain't you? Huh? Let me say it again. You talking about the name of people's channels. And how my channel is a horrible name. Nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck what you think. Because at the end of the day, my actions speaks louder than all my words And your words don't match your actions, nigga. And your actions don't match your words. Remember when you was blogging all in your baby mama house with the trash all up to the goddamn back door and shit? Dirty diapers and pampers, roaches and shit crawling behind your live stream, you nasty bitch. Don't you, right now, there's no blind up to your window, right? From all that peeping Tom shit that you've been doing when you high and skied up, right? Y'all see that blind? Y'all know when y'all got a blind right up to the window, and when you keep peeking and peeking and peeking, it gives a dent, it breaks off, and you could tell a motherfucker was peeking and peeking and peeking through the blind, right? That nigga done peeked so much through that goddamn blind, y'all. He ain't even got no blind up there no more. Paranoid than a bitch on that dead end. So many motherfuckers want to knock his shit to the left, to the right, straight down the motherfucking middle. It ain't even funny. If somebody wants to knock his shit loose, he won't know where it came from. Because he really had real life threatened people's lives. And people just somehow wind up really dying, right? Right? Then you really been into it with motherfuckers that's really stopping in them streets and still is, bro. You been into it. So you gotta come with some shock value that like a motherfucker really scared King AK-47. Like you really making a statement like, oh yeah, if a motherfucker hear this name, they'll think twice about fucking with me. Nigga, fuck you. Every gun jam and every gun shoot, bitch. What you talking about, Willis? Every gun jam and every gun shoot, bitch. And with that being said, every gun empty out the motherfucking clip. You must what? Drop, refire, and reload, nigga. And what comes with dropping the clip, refiring, and reloading? The proper aim, Call of Duty, the proper aim, patience, the art of war. It's having patience and moving in a strategic manner. The art of war is overlooking the whole battlefield and looking at everything from everybody's perspectives that's on that motherfucking front line, nigga. And you ain't that. You ain't that. I don't like a sorry motherfucker that ain't got no time for his kids. Now he said, I bet you Juke. He said this. I bet you Juke baby mama ain't been on his platform. Bitch, I bet your baby mama be up here. Hit the like button. Let me say it again. I don't give a damn about Juke baby mama. Anybody else baby mama. Or whatever pictures you got or whoever came on your platform. Because we all know whether Juke baby mama came on your platform or not, we know that bitch gonna lie. She's a liar. She's a liar. She gonna spin shit. Don't nobody believe no Juke baby mama. Don't nobody give a fuck about no Juke baby mama, just like you don't give a fuck about your baby mama. Nigga, you big enough Juke baby mama, big up your baby mama for raising her kids without your sorry ass. Anybody can be a daddy. Nigga, it takes a father to raise their kids. You ain't a father, nigga. You's a daddy. You's a daddy, nigga. And this come from your baby mama herself. Your baby mama that came on YouTube and exposed you. And the same nigga who brought his baby mama up on his platform to expose AK-47. AK-47 went over there glazing the nigga, y'all. AK-47 went over there glazing the same motherfucker that brought his baby mama, y'all, up on the platform in front of the world and exposed them. Right? Who do shit like that? Who do shit like that? You let a nigga bring your baby mama up on YouTube. Tell all your business. Talk about you like a dog. Talk about what you don't do for your kids. And you go over there and befriend a nigga. Who do shit like that, y'all? Hold on. Let's show what this gay ass nigga on anyway. Hold on.
Come here. I'm about to get drunk offline. Nigga, I'm babysitting. Nigga, yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I love you. I missed the juice. You a pink one, too. Yeah. Come here. Yeah, I love you, bitch. Give me a French kiss. Kiss me on the cheek, too. Yeah, there you go. You my bitch. Yeah, you. Come here.
Who doing that? What are you on, y'all? Hit the like button. Hold on, check this out. What are you on, y'all?
Yeah. Come here. I'm about to get drunk offline. Nigga, I'm babysitting. Nigga, yeah, fuck that. Yeah. Hey, bitch, I love you. I missed the juice. You a pink one, too. Yeah. Come here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I love you, bitch.
Big sucking.
Come here.
Oh, yo.
You a pink one, too. Yeah. Come here.
Oh, look at this shit, y'all.
You a pink one, too. Yeah. Come here.
Oh, hit the like button. Yeah, he ringing the top. We know how them nasty bitches get. Huh? No Diddy. No homo. These the type videos a female will send you to show you what level they on when they on their knees, right? Who do shit like this? He rim rocking. He rim rocking. You see, we go destroy your ass, bitch. From here on out, every night, every day, I break content down. All right, I'm going to dismantle your ass. Just like we did Rat Face, just like you did Rat Face. Bitch, it's time to get active. All right? All right? Sucking that meat. Nah. Hold up. I know it's a whole lot of AK-47 supporters in here. Don't run now. Don't run now. This what y'all support. A motherfucker that get drunk all day, all night, sniff up his dope, sniff up the fatty, sniff up the coke, and come back banging with a $500 goal with no content. Begging, 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 begging. Because I said, this nigga must be out his motherfucking mind. If he think I'm gonna let this fly, okay? He must be out his motherfucking mind. And like I said, y'all,
come here.
All you got to do is pay attention to these weird niggas with these weird ass vibes. And what type of shit they on, man. All right? Flag on the play. Y'all see that, right? You see that, right? Your own baby mama came to YouTube streets and exposed the shit out you. Now, it's up. Because ain't no information like baby mama information, right? Can we all agree? Just like ain't no information like baby daddy information, right? If you really want to know about what a motherfucker is really all about, there's no information like baby mama information, right? Baby mama information is so vital. Shout out the whole nation, man. I see y'all up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Let's finish getting people up in here. We just started. Trust me. We just started. And like I said, this ain't no shot at nobody who live in the projects. This ain't no shot at nobody who have to live in the conditions that they live in. Know what I mean? And hustle and grind till you get something better. This ain't no shot at nobody that's living in poverty, nigga, because I still live in poverty. But I ain't on this bitch acting like I'm something that I'm not. I'm not on this bitch collecting hundreds and thousands of dollars from people, well, hundreds of dollars that amounts to thousands. Y'all know how long he was robbing and taking in all that money from people and was still living in that nasty ass spot? All that time, his baby mama put him up, took care of his dirty, stinking, drunk ass. Because y'all, we got receipts where AK-47 was still blogging on the phone, all drunk. Then I'm talking about oh my God, pissy drunk. Pissy drunk. Nigga got to go to the hospital and all kinds of shit when his body start breaking down and shit from them drinks. Y'all know alcoholism is the worst addiction there is to have, right? That's one of the worst addictions to have and kick. It's an alcohol problem. And I suggest anybody who has an alcohol problem or a drug problem or any type of problem that stagnates their life on a daily basis, but you acting like it ain't. So you just numb yourself up with drinks. You numb yourself up with coke. You numb yourself up with weed. You numb yourself up with pills to escape the reality. And in order for you to keep that perception, you must keep your body numb at all times because you don't want to face reality. Gotta face reality. And the reality of it is, all right, he's a sorry motherfucker. He been a sorry motherfucker. And he talking about he the one who put the shit together with Juke and Eric Boven. Niggas ain't even know nothing about what Juke and Eric Boven even had going on. All they knew was Juke was at Eric Boven's funeral. Juke was at Eric Boven's funeral, the kingpin of Memphis. They had no idea that Yo Gotti mama and them was getting pimped out by Eric Boven. That Eric Boven is Juke daddy. Nobody even knew that Yo Gotti mama and aunties and them snitched until I put that shit on the stand. I exposed all that shit. But yes, you are right. Focus on the truth. Apartment was dirty. He wouldn't even watch the goddamn kids. He'd tell his baby mama to drop the kids off at the daycare just so he could live stream. Just so he can live stream. He'll fucking live stream before he watches his own kids, bro. He'll make his baby mama take the kids over a relative's house because he want to live stream for the YouTube streets. And every time they couldn't find a babysitter, him and his baby mama start fighting because he was paying a whole lot more attention to that YouTube shit instead of taking care of his kids. I apologize about that. All right. So He'll start yelling at the baby mama, yelling at the kids, and all this weird ass shit because he want to get on YouTube. He want to get on YouTube. He got up, shitted on his baby mama. You see that, right? His baby mama helped him get him where he at. You see, as soon as he got up, he shitted on her and the kids. He think because, and I don't know why niggas think like this, and it's for every motherfucking nigga, bro. Y'all got it twisted. Just because y'all drop off a couple dollars to a baby mama and shit, buy kids a fucking outfit or two, some sneakers or whatever, that don't make you a father, bro. That don't make you a father, bro. That's a daddy, nigga. A father spend time with their children, bro. Something that I know for a fact that you do not do. It's already been put out there. You don't spend no quality time around your children. You even told everybody on live stream you can't stand being around your children. That you hate your children, bro. Right or wrong, y'all. He done told everybody he can't stand his children. He don't even like to be around them. Ain't that right? Damn right. That's right. That's why the kids ain't never in the house. Kids don't want to go in that old ass plantation house. Snakes and shit. This is real rap, bro. The kids don't even want to be over there. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe. All right? Because he talking about don't nobody got what he got. Nigga, that shit you got old. Niggas been knew that. We strategic over here. Niggas got everything, bro. But we heard what? The prosecution claimed something different. We hear the defense claiming something different when it comes to the Govan situation. We already know that these individuals was plugged in. This ain't nothing new. But the crazy thing is this, yo. How long individuals allow Ceddy Nash and this goofy motherfucker like AK-47 play on their top? There's no coming back from this shit, Ceddy. And AK-47, boy, you barely holding on, bro. Niggas want you out of here, bro. Niggas want you out of here. One more strike. Your ass is gone. Why y'all think he be asking for so much money, y'all? Why y'all think he be asking for so much money, y'all? As of late. Okay, because he got 2 strikes. He ain't in the algorithm. You see? Those bills getting backed up, and his ass about to be evicted. He lose that channel, he can't go back to his baby mama house. You know that, right? He lose that channel. Ain't no going back to the baby mama, bro. You see, God don't like ugly, bro. And you's the ugly motherfucker. And you do people fucked up. If he do his own kids and baby mama fucked up, you think he care about y'all? You think he give a fuck about y'all? Shout out everybody up in here. One more, bitch. We gonna get your ass out of here, bitch. We don't want you. We don't need you. We don't need a drunk motherfucker doing live streams at 3, 4 in the morning, all high and skeeved about their motherfucking mind. We don't need, YouTube streets don't need nobody like that, bro. YouTube streets don't need nobody that's gonna constantly come up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with a $500 goal, bro. Bro, you fiending, bro. You want some fiend shit, nigga. You want some fiend shit, nigga. You looking bad in these YouTube streets, bro. Little do you know it. You looking real bad. You looking fucked up. Everybody has seen the decline of you in real time, bro. Everybody has seen the decline of AK-47. We done seen the decline in his appearance. We done seen the decline in his character. We done seen the decline in his content. But you know one thing that hasn't declined at all? Is that motherfucking drinking and that motherfucking sniffing. That motherfucking drinking and that motherfucking sniffing. Anytime a motherfucker put their lips on a bottle like that with this motion, y'all, okay, y'all have to really understand what's going on here. This nigga he got the motion and everything, bro. All right, he got the motion. All right, he sticks the tongue out and all that shit that go right along with it. Right? Only. Okay? Weird man shit. And I'm telling you, y'all, this is what drinking and sniffing coke could do. All right? Nigga, fuck in the closet, bitch. You ain't in the closet. You on the goddamn counter, nigga. And motherfuckers reading your menu. You homo motherfucker. This is homo activity vibes, bro. This is some shit a female would do to a lollipop, pause, to a banana, to their finger, to a cucumber, or some weird shit like that. We see females do this in where? Strip clubs, right? Strategic drop. Don't we see females take the liquor bottle and do all that weird shit with it with their mouth, and then they get on the stage, open their legs, put the shit all in them and shit. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so this is something he's used to doing and been fucking doing. Okay? And he was just high and drunk that night. And he said, you know what? I'm going to be myself right here, right now. Watch this shit. I don't give a fuck who watching. I don't give a fuck who screenshotting. I don't give a fuck who screen recording. I don't give a fuck. This is me. This is who I am. Little Nas X. This is my lifestyle, for real. All right? Ain't no normal nigga, bro, that stand on real masculine shit will ever do something like this, playing or not. I don't give a fuck. No real masculine man don't even play homosexual games like this, bro. At all. At all. Name one real man, bro, that play homophobic games like this. Name one. Name one masculine man that had children, that raised them, would support a nigga like this. So you mean to tell me if you and the nigga was cool in real life, and he come around you and do some shit like that, you still gonna be cool with the nigga the next day and continue to be cool with him? And act like you ain't uncomfortable with the situation? A real masculine man is uncomfortable, ain't got no problem with it. That's what you do. That's what you into. But a real masculine man don't support this and is totally against this homophobic activity. Just keeping it real. I have homophobics in my family. I had gays, bull daggers, all that shit. Everybody got them in their family, bro. Okay? Everybody has them in their family. Now, like I said, whatever lifestyle they choose to live, that's on them. Okay? We ain't got no choice but to respect it. But bitch, we ain't got to deal with it. We can respect it, but we ain't got to deal with it. That's for you and your homophobic activities. When the camera go off, don't bring that shit to the camera. Don't bring that shit to us. That's just like a nigga that's gay in real life and y'all cool, right? Right? You ain't got no problem with the lifestyle he lived. That's what you do. Long as you don't disrespect me and he come around you and do some shit like that. What is it, y'all? Strategic drop. Disrespect, right? It's disrespect, right? Let me say it again. Like I said, we ain't got no problems what they doing over the rainbow. Because we know a damn sure ain't no pot of gold at the end of that motherfucker. Ain't nothing lucky about the rainbow, but it's a whole lot of homophobic activity and charms involved. And like I said, that's the life you want to live. That's the life you want to live. We got no choice to respect it. But bitch, we ain't got to deal with it. And like I said, if an individual that you are aligned with, and you know the lifestyle that he lived, you respect him, he respects you, right or wrong. But when the motherfucker come around you and start doing shit like this, is disrespect or not? Is it disrespect or not? Yes, it is. Total disrespect. You disrespected. Not only did you disrespect all your followers, not only did you disrespect all your supporters, not only did you disrespect your baby mama, not only did you disrespect yourself, you disrespected your fucking kids by doing this, bro. Your kids could get trolled and bullied in school for this shit that you doing. You know this, right? Your kids can get trolled and bullied in school for you doing weird man shit like this. And like I said, real masculine men don't have no type of engagements with any of this. Totally against it. All the way. So why would he, what would make him think that his supporters, his subscribers would be cool with this? Okay, they say what? As I strategically light fire and flame to this bitch. They say a drunk person, what? A drunk person, what? Speak a sober mind, right? Let me say it again. Strategically, they say a drunk person speak a sober mind and a sober heart, right? The things a drunk person would do, they normally wouldn't do when they're what? Sober, right? So they get drunk, they get out their body, and like I said, they be they self, right? They say what's on their mind, they say what's on their heart, they act how they want to act because they got that liquor courage, right? Homosexual, homophobic, anything with homo in the motherfucking beginning. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. Quite sure everybody know what I'm talking about. Just keeping it real. Shout out to you, Indian Summer. All right, a homo is a homo. That's that's it. Drop fire TVs in the chat. Once you hear that homo, anything that come after that is uncivilized. It don't even matter. All you hear is the homo. It could be homo robot, homo avatar, all right, homo controller. I if that shit start with homo, I ain't got time to be differentiating the two. Homo is a homo in my eyes because I'm masculine. It's a difference. I didn't know that. You see, I'm not supposed to know that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know. I thought homophobic mean homosexual vibes and shit. You know, that's what I'm thinking. That's all I'm saying. Say no shot at nobody in here. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Like, share, subscribe. Just keeping it all the way 100. Anybody hear that word? If you stand on masculine shit, that shit completely turns you off. It turns your spirit off. But in the day, in the world, in the age we live in, we had to respect it because unfortunately, we have family members, friends of family members of friends and relatives that are into this lifestyle. So we have to respect it, but we ain't got to deal with it. And you know something else we ain't got to deal with is a whole bunch of lies, a whole bunch of bullshit. Because look, Ceddy Nash and this lawyer has been in cahoots with each other and knowing each other for a while. Let's not forget. You think AK-47 didn't know this already? Remember, him and Ceddy Nash was like this. Him and Ceddy Nash was like this. Ceddy was telling him all the plays and how to run them. Ceddy been telling him all the plays and how to run them. And that's why he was that close to Ceddy the way that he was. That's why he was that close to Ceddy the way that he was. Shout out the whole nation. Appreciate y'all. Because they all think we stupid. Now we sat up there and heard the defense say that Govan ain't no Yo Gotti, blah blah this and blah blah that. When we got receipts and could prove that Govan knew Gotti. Because first and foremost, man, let's just keep it 100. It's impossible for you to know Juke and don't know the zesty little brother Yo Gotti. See Yo Gotti with the perm kit, y'all. All right. See him with the activator in his head. Yeah, that's on Yo Gotti with the activator in his hair. Now I know that that's a thing that's going on in Memphis. Now I mean they got the pimp culture and all that shit down there. But I don't give a fuck how much I'm pimping. I ain't putting no activator in my motherfucking hair, bro. Straight like that. Let me say it again. I don't give a fuck how much I'm pimping. I'm not putting no fucking relaxers, no activators, no Jerry curls, no perms, or none of that shit in my hair. Respect to all those who with that culture. That conditioning culture. That shit actually conditioned what is actually going on right now today as a normal. Shit like that. We're talking about Yo Gotti, a nigga that claimed he sell this out the trap, he do this out the trap, It go down in the DM. Fired up, fire. All this shit, right? He getting his plugs from the Amigo. And bitch, you got to activate it in your hair. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, yeah. Just let your soul glow. Soul glow. You soul glow ass nigga. You soul glow ass nigga. Now we know it's impossible for anybody to know the big brother without knowing the little brother, right? Right? Especially if you're doing real live street business with them, especially if you was plugged into these individuals, right? Before the streets, before the rap shit. Excuse me. Of course you gonna know Yo Gotti. Of course you gonna know his mama. Nigga, Eric Bovin supply both of y'all. Eric Bovin was supplying the whole Memphis. Why y'all think Hernandez Govan, y'all, was at the funeral, y'all? Hernandez Govan was at Eric Bovin's funeral. Okay? Govan, Hernandez was at the funeral, and this was a week after the zillionaire deal. This is a week after the zillionaire deal. Now, like I said, a lot of people have no idea that this situation run from the pipeline of Memphis all the way through Dallas down to Houston. This Young Dolph situation. And I've been telling everybody why this pipeline is connected to Dallas specifically. I broke it down who Juke was supplying out there, right? He was supplying the zillionaire niggas. I explained how zillionaire got that deal. Okay? So now we about to align Eric Bovin, Hernandez Govan in that pipeline in Dallas. You see, a lot of people have no idea that not only did Hernandez hang out in Houston, and who did we see in Houston, okay, with Zillionaire Doe right before the feds came in? Lil Flip. I showed everybody Lil Flip was out there with them boys as well, right? Right? Didn't I explain this? And I said, look, y'all, look at Little Flip in the mix of the zillionaires and what's going on up there with this whole new Dallas movement. And I said, yo, that's very odd. That's very strange. That's very thrown off, right? But no, it makes completely total great sense. You know why? Because not only is Little Flip plugged in to Dallas, not only is Hernandez Govan involved with this whole situation with Dolph, with Juke, and it's plugged in, with Little Flip in Houston, because this used to be Little Flip artists right here. This used to be Little Flip artists right here. Okay, but as I strategically fuck y'all up, because like I said, I'm one of the best to do this. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. I love these Dallas streets. I'm getting to the money. Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. And I know y'all like, I know everybody is like, oh, like, yeah, I done shook the core now. Everybody waiting on Donut drop like when Dolph drop. Everybody waiting on Donut drop like when Dolph drop. I love these Dallas streets. I'm getting to the money. Free my young nigga PB. Me and Kel got you, nigga. So he been supporting niggas in Dallas, and he been in the streets and no niggas in the Dallas streets, right? Not only do Orange Mount Quay, aka Hernandez Govan, know individuals that's in the street of Dallas. He also, okay, is aligned with Prince J and them as well. And I'm talking about Prince J, the one that I had been strategically aligning this whole situation with when it comes to Zillionaire Doe, Yo Gotti, and Big Jook and CMG. And people think this pipeline a game. And I tell you, bro, motherfuckers talk too much. They never shut up. Why you think Montana 700, y'all? See this, right? Easy work. One of the best to do this shit, yo. This shit is easy, bro. Pipeline. What pipeline you think he talking about? What pipeline you think he talking about? You think he just talking about the pipeline that's out the sky? You think he talking about the pipeline that's up there with the stars, the Big Dipper in the galaxy? You think he talking about the pipeline that's going from the middle of the ocean all the way to the nearest Exxon or BP gas station? Hell no. Hell no. The pipeline he's referring to is multiple cities and multiple states that they are involved in trafficking this shit. You see, this nigga done told the police a lot of shit. Anybody who even have Govan on a platform, bro, I wouldn't even want that nigga on my platform. This lawyer, this was all a strategic plan, y'all. Y'all know the lawyer as well, right? Check it out. This is crazy work. You never see no shit like this. Listen, if a motherfucker was to tell you some shit like this, and if you ain't see it for yourself, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it. Check it out. Look at this. Manny Aurora. Not only did Hernandez do an interview, but so did the lawyer. And the whole time, everybody don't get it that Ceddy Nash was out there in Los Angeles the whole time the situation happened. He acted like he just flew in and he just got to Los Angeles. Y'all know that was cap, right? He was already in Los Angeles, bro. Why y'all think he ain't never show y'all like coming through the airport terminal and shit? That's what a motherfucker would do when they just land in the city. They show them coming through the airport terminal. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. I'm in your city now, bro. What's up, bro? Yeah, bro. I'm in Los Angeles now. No, you see Ceddy Nash already on the streets of Los Angeles talking about, yeah, bro. What's up, bro? I just got here, bro. What's up, bro? Nigga, you been there. You was at Vlad Studios when they did this interview. You was at the studios. This interview was done, y'all. Okay? Earlier Friday. This happened Friday night. The Vlad interview was actually filmed and produced Friday night. So y'all got a lot of catching up to do. That's why I said a lot of people ain't on the level that we on over here. Prince J is the individual who Juke was bringing that work to in Dallas. That's how Zillionaire got signed and discovered to CMG. It was CMG who signed Zillionaire a week before he got killed in Memphis. Zillionaire was signed to CMG for a whole year. He got signed in January 2024 in Miami. Juke signed him. Juke got killed the next week. Yo Gotti put Zillionaire on the shelf for a whole year because he ain't know what to do with him. All right, and that's through the connection of Big Juke and Prince J. Okay, the founder of the founder of the Zillionaire movement. that just caught them Fed cases when Yo Gotti came out there. When Zillionaire brought Yo Gotti to the hood and the fucking Feds came in. A couple of weeks later, they came and got his big homie, snatched up Zillionaire, Z-Chain, all that shit. Know what I mean? But go on the lives and shit. And a couple videos back, I've been dismantling this situation. You'll see it on my timeline. Shout out to you though. But back to this fire. Because we know this is an industry lawyer, right or wrong. And when I say industry, this is the lawyer that Lil Durk had on that murder shit. Well, excuse me, on that robbing shit. And they put the body on King Von. The shit that happened in Atlanta at the Varsity, right? King Von had this lawyer, right? And what this lawyer do? Put that case on the dead nigga, right? On King Von. Tell me how Hernandez could afford a lawyer like this. Tell me how could he afford a lawyer like this? He ain't got no job. He ain't work a day in his life. And all he been doing is making money in the streets. So how could you afford a lawyer like this? That's easy because you didn't pay for the lawyer. You was helping. You are helping the feds with a whole lot of other shit that you know about. People all on Facebook is talking about it, bro. If you go into the Orange Mound section of Facebook, all right, everybody is talking about how Hernandez Govan is telling on a lot of people in the hood, bro. It's a lot of things he done told. It's a lot of things Hernandez have done and have been around and have seen and know a lot about a lot of people. And he's helping these niggas a lot more than y'all think he's helping them. Why you think they took his case up? Why you think the lawyer put him on the plane with him, y'all? The lawyer put him on the goddamn plane with him and flew him out to Cali with him and did an interview with him. The whole time the lawyer is coaching Hernandez through the whole goddamn interview. You see when the Vlad is breaking the interview down, trying to make as much money as off of it as possible. He's breaking it down into increments, trying to make as much money off of this shit as possible, right? But if you notice the whole time Govan is talking, he keep looking to the right. He looking to the right. He looking to the right. He looking to the right. Like you could tell the lawyer is coaching him through the goddamn interview, bro. You could tell. That's why the lawyer is there with him at that interview so he don't say nothing stupid and dumb. Pay attention. Pay attention. And why you think he pops up all of a sudden now? Which proves he was there the whole time doing the recording, the producing, and the editing of this whole goddamn interview. He was coaching them. He was coaching them. So y'all mean to tell me, even when Hernandez Govan was on this shit with Ceddy Nash, y'all seen him kept looking over there to the right, like he was being coached by someone, right? Of course, you right there in the lawyer Airbnb, face all twisted up. He was all twisted and high and shit, y'all. Y'all seen how high and twisted Govan was when he came up on Ceddy Nash platform? He was all paranoid, looked it all out of place, ain't know what to say or how to say it. Mouth was all twisted up, talking about he gonna kick the pies out somebody. Y'all really in some street beef, and you really got a problem with this nigga speaking on your name, and you gonna talk about you gonna kick the pies out of a motherfucker. Make it make sense. What kind of pies you gonna kick? Apple, sweet potato, all right? You gonna cook, fucking kick a sweet potato, apple, lemon, cherry, lemon, meringue, because we know that's a big motherfucker. That's a whole lot of pies. And those just only desserts. What about the pizza pies, motherfucker? What about the pepperoni, the sausage, the pineapples, the supreme? You know what I mean? Your goofy ass gonna talk about you gonna kick the pies out of somebody, sounding all sweet because he ain't even know what to say or how to say it at all. Okay, and they're using this Vlad platform, Ceddy Nash platform, to spin the narrator. Now, what do y'all think him and Ceddy Nash was trying to do with this situation? What do y'all think Ceddy Nash was trying to create by doing this here with Govan? What was the purpose? What was the purpose? What was the whole long-term goal? With you and Hernandez. Ain't no coming back from this, Ceddy. You dumb. He is not, and he been not a go-to guy for content. Y'all motherfuckers just have been bamboozled. Y'all been bamboozled by a fucking crit, a so-called crit that brings snitches to the hood. You see, Woody better watch out too. Homies, the 60s, all them niggas better watch out for this goofy. All right? Because listen, bro, don't know anybody. Listen, this lawyer just not gonna go on anybody platform. Come on, we talking about Ceddy Nash, yo. Ceddy Nash. Why did this lawyer choose Ceddy Nash out of all people? Why him? Let's make it make sense. Out of all these other platforms, why Ceddy? Because it's all about a demographic. You see what I'm saying? It's all about a demographic. Out of all the individuals that have been covering the situation with OTF, Lil Durk, why this lawyer choose Ceddy Nash? And we know Ceddy Nash has been what? We tell you why this lawyer chose him. Because he's been doing exactly what this lawyer and the federales telling him to do and spend it. Let me say it again. All right. Let me tell you why Manny Aurora chose Ceddy. Because he has been doing what they have paid him to do. He's getting more engagement on his platform by talking about this situation. He's getting more of the views. So they know everybody's going to him for the information. So yeah, now we could work. Since everybody going to him for the information and everybody believe what he's saying, now this is where we come in at. And now we can spin it. So now can we all agree? Nothing Ceddy Nash ever broke down or said from then all the way to this point don't matter. And it's possibly all lies. He is not to be trusted. He's a confidential informant. Absolutely. I believe he is. I believe he is, especially when you get that close to Woody and you just bring him right in your hood. Without even being weary or skeptical about Woody at all. You know what I'm saying? Because birds of a feather flock together. Ain't that right? Birds of a feather flock together. Bamboozled, hoodwinked. Real eyes recognize real lies. And like I said, Ceddy and AK, they've been doing this shit for the longest. And since they had a falling out, because everybody know, ain't no secret that AK-47 is jealous of Ceddy Nash. Don't agree with some of the things he do. And nigga, stop being a bitch. What Debo say? Stop being a bitch and come on. And he's still over there glazing the nigga. Yeah, bro, I haven't talked to him, know what I mean? But yo, that's still my brother, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that, you know what I mean? But nigga, fuck all that. He ain't your brother. He don't give no fuck about you. And you over there still glazing him, glazing him, glazing him. Like, y'all gonna be good old companions again. All right? How many of y'all in this chat believe Ceddy Nash, all right, is working with them people? We already, check this out, we already had this feeling. We already felt these vibes. We already seen him snitching on his brother on camera, bro. To the media. Snitching on camera on his brother to the media. I wouldn't even want to be cool with a nigga like that. I wouldn't even want to be cool with a nigga like that, bro. That told on his own blood brother. And now the truth has come to the light. Everybody pulled Ceddy Nash card. And now no jumper scared to drop the interview. The interview has been filmed. It's already filmed. No jumper won't drop it. Just like, for example, No Jumper got a lot of interviews that he done with people that he never dropped. But Ceddy Nash, I mean, Ceddy Nash, yeah. Where Govan was at the whole time. Why y'all think on that video he said what? He said what? He said it before we even knew, y'all. He said, nigga, you better not go to no jump interview. You better not go to no Vlad interview. He said that before the man even showed up on Vlad. Did he or did he not say that? Or he said, nigga, you better not go to no jumper. You better not go to no Vlad. You better not go to no Cam Capone. Because he been to all of them already. Strategic drop. I'm letting you know. He been to no jumper. He been to Vlad TV and he been to Cam Capone already. All right. And I heard the lawyer in Govan is going to show up on Piers Morgan. The lawyer and Hernandez, they're going to show up on Piers Morgan, y'all. So there's already 3 interviews that's done. That Ceddy Nash was right there the whole time, shaking hands with Govan. Straight disrespect to Dolph. Straight disrespect to Dolph, my nigga. Straight disrespect to his kids. Said, fuck his kids. I'm going to say what I want to say, and I'm going to help young Dolph look bad. I'm going to push Govan. You see what he said? He said that he is on a promo tour. All right? He said he's on a promo tour. All right? His first stop is Vlad. Okay. I'm on a tour. He dead ass. He dead ass. On the tour. And you know what? The lawyer is going city to city, state to state, right along with him, yo. Right. Where is he at? That's very shocking too. And I believe they told 1090 Jake, because we know 1090 Jake, the police too, right? That's why he ain't saying nothing. He got to wait his turn. Strategic drop. This is why 1090 Jake hasn't made a video about the situation that happened after the verdict or anything, or with the Ceddy Nash shit, because he has to wait until they tell him what to do and how to spin it. 1090 Jake is just like Ceddy Nash. You see, Ceddy Nash want to be 1090 Jake. You know that, right? Ceddy Nash want to be 1090 Jake. And the only way to be 1090 Jake, you got to work and be what? The Jakes, nigga. You got to be a Jake. You got to work like a Jake, act like a Jake, talk like a Jake. Is Ceddy Nash on his goddamn platform sound like the goddamn police when he break down his content or not? Strategic drop. When you hear 1090 Jake break down his content, do he sound like the police or not? Like I said, you have to talk like a Jake. Sound like a Jake, act like a Jake in order to be a part of the Jakes. And we see Ceddy Nash doing just that. Like I said, he's been building up their trust. He's been building up their trust. If you notice, bro, a lot of people had no idea. All you had to do is strategically pay attention to the articulation and how he switched the way he started articulating himself on the platform. Everybody like, damn, all of a sudden Ceddy a lawyer now? because he getting the information from who? Strategic drop. Easy. Easy. Everybody like, damn, he sound like, oh, Ceddy Nash, the lawyer. Ceddy Nash want to be a lawyer. He was never breaking down content like that. He wasn't using his words like that. He wasn't articulating himself like that. But he done earned their trust. He done built their trust up. All right. Shit that they was telling him what to say and how to say it. He started articulating himself with those same mannerisms when covering these situations. Why you think they call him the YouTube lawyer? Why you think they call him the YouTube lawyer? Ceddy Nash. Because he getting a whole lot of what? I mean, we getting a whole lot of what? Lawyer and police and weird ass vibes. Here lately, the way he break down his content. Now, like I said, either you gonna be a street nigga, right? And I mean this wholeheartedly. Either you gonna be in the streets, banging, rolling 60, whatever, blood, crit, all right, Shamu, Damu, Folk, Vice Lord, BD, whatever the fuck it is. Either you gonna be in that or you gonna be over here doing this. Because we know when you got 1 foot over there and you got 1 foot in here, something is bound and bad to happen, right? Okay, so you still got 1 foot in the street. You still claiming roller 60 crips. Niggas know how I get down. I pull up. I drop bags on niggas' head, but you on YouTube doing a whole lot of police ass shit, bro. I don't even see how your homies can even trust you around them, bro. Nigga, I see rolling 60 crips every day of my goddamn life. I see Great Street Crips every day of my goddamn life. All right. And motherfuckers look at Ceddy Nash. Niggas don't even respect him, bro. The type of shit he on. Now I can see if you transition from that lifestyle and you evolved and boom, this is what you do. But no, you still claiming rollers. You still throw up big what? Big C's, right? 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 You even went as far as to let everybody know what set you gonna be repping when this fraudulent ass interview was put together. You made sure you put your Blues Clues on, huh? You made sure your Blues Clues was gonna be showing, right? Ceddy Nash, the crit. Gotta make sure I dress up for this live stream. I gotta make sure I'm looking right on this joint. Because, like I said, y'all, as I strategically break this down, check this out here. Okay. If you look at this here, this page was set up an hour before the Ceddy Nash situation. 1 hour before, bro. Look, 3 days ago, right? Look, 3 days ago. You see? All this was set up. As soon as the motherfucking live stream start, he talked. Oh shit! I thought I was showing it. I apologize. Here you go. See this, right? He had just created this Hernandez Govan page. Like 45 minutes or an hour right before him and Ceddy Nash did the play. You see this, right? 3 days ago, right? Right? He put a couple pictures up, right? And then him and Ceddy Nash did the play. Look, 3 days ago. And soon as Ceddy Nash come on the live, he start talking about, yo, yeah, man, Hernandez Govan. Yeah, man, we got a fake Hernandez Govan in here. Nigga, that shit looked so fucking scripted. That's why I didn't even speak on it. I'm like, yo, let me see how many motherfuckers gonna fall for this. Because I was watching it happen live. Because I had got a notification from one of my peoples that they thought that it was a troll Govan Hernandez page that was set up. So it hit me like, yeah, man, somebody just made a Hernandez Govan page. So I went to the shit and shit. I thought it was a troll page. I'm like, man, I don't think that's him. I think somebody trolling. Yo, within like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, bro, this same page was on Ceddy Nash live. He added them. Why would you add somebody if you don't know who they was? He just added the person right on their live. Didn't know who it was, right? Who do that? Who just gonna add somebody to their live if you don't know who they is and you think that they're a troll? He added the man straight to the motherfucking live. All right? Straight to the live. And he was just with the nigga earlier that day. He was just sitting down with him and the goddamn lawyer, y'all. Eating dinner. Him, Govan, and the lawyer just was sitting down eating dinner together, y'all. They just got finished eating dinner together. Govan is in his lawyer's Airbnb. Govan right now is living with his lawyer, and his lawyer is tagging him along. Him and his lawyer is going to all these platforms, doing these interviews to spin a narrative as if Big Juke was the reason for all this, and Young Dolph was the cause of it because he started the beef. We hear Hernandez Govan and going around with his lawyer saying, Yo Gotti ain't start the beef. Young Dolph started the beef. Gotti ain't make no songs about Young Dolph, but you kept hearing Young Dolph making songs about Yo Gotti. You see what I'm saying? Who supports shit like that? All right. In order for you to be in the game, you must play the game. All right. Just like they said. What Kwame Brown said. You got to go along to get along. Facts. You have to go along to get along. All right. And Ceddy has been going along with everything they've been telling him. And now he's getting along with them. Getting along with them so good. Before the Vlad interview, was released, before the No Jumping interview, before the Cam Capone, before the Piers Morgans, he show up on your Instagram live. And the lawyer's sitting right there, coaching Hernandez what to say to Ceddy to build up this back and forth to give this nigga Govan some clout on the internet because he is broke. This is how he got to get his bag. He broke, he fucked up. You heard what he said? He moving and getting out of Memphis, right? He got to. He got to. He got to. Okay, and this is why, all right, my people's caught his lawyer and him in Memphis right after the verdict, took Govan to the pawn shop to get his jewelry or whatever he had pawned in that pawn shop. Hold on. This was right after the verdict. The lawyer had private security. Looked like some Secret Service shit. This lawyer had some type of private Secret Service security. When you're moving around with the alleged mastermind of the Young Dolph knockdown, you're going to need some type of security, right? You're going to need some type of police around you, right? Right. You think the lawyer just riding around, going place to place with this goofy without no security? You think they going to risk all that? So the lawyer took Govan to the pawn shop to get a ring, a watch, and this chain, this custom-made chain and piece that he had made for his daughter when his daughter passed. A lot of cash, death stuff. All right? And when he was out here on these streets fucked up, he had to pawn that shit. So before he left Memphis, because they say he ain't got no intentions on coming back after this tour. You see, after this tour, y'all, you see, he's going to get his bag straight. Fed's going to put him up. You see what I'm saying? And that's why he went to the pawn shop to get what he needed to get out of there and got escorted by the lawyer and the security because he ain't coming back. And he wanted to get his ring. They said a ring, a watch, but he really wanted, okay, this Cuban link or this type of chain or something that he had custom made from when his daughter had got knocked out in Houston. He had to pawn that. So he wanted to make sure he get that out. And you see, he was trying to hide, cover himself, Govan seen in Orange Mound with ski masks on after being found not guilty in the Young Dolph case. Do anybody recognize this pawn shop in Orange Mound? Because this is exactly where it's at. Pride, it's a pawn shop in Orange Mound. All right. And if y'all know how this shit is laid out, y'all know exactly where this pawn shop is at. And y'all could go there right now with this receipt and ask them, What did Govan come here and pawn? You tell them exactly what I told you. I bet they face drop. You take this screenshot right here to the same pawn shop that's in Orange Mound, bro. Go in there and ask them people, yo, was Hernandez, Govan here? Play on them. See what they say. Know what I mean? Play the game a little bit before you start pulling out the receipts. Like, yeah, man, I heard that he came here right after the Young Dolph shit, man. Know what I mean? See what you can fish for. See what it is and what it ain't, because we already know what it is because we got it. But they don't know what it ain't because they don't know how we moving. So go to this pawn shop in Orange Mound. Shout out everybody up in here. Mr. 15 said he know exactly where this motherfucking pawn shop at. Nigga, ain't no cap in me. Shout out to Mr. 15. Shout out to everybody down there in Memphis in the Orange Mountain area. Listen, ain't no cap in me. I won't shoot y'all no shit. I wouldn't shoot myself. And I know for a fact this is a pawn shop. I stand on it, stomp on it, and step on it. I guarantee you my peoples know exactly where this pawn shop is at right now. And like I said, when you go up in that motherfucker, right? You ask him like, yo, did Hernandez go, man? I heard he was up in here, man, the other day. Matter of fact, I heard he was here right after the fucking verdict. See what they say. See how much you can get out of them. And then, like I said, we know where he went to go get, okay, a ring, allegedly a watch. I don't know how true that is, but I know for damn sure the ring and that chain that he had for his daughter, Lolly Cash Desto. Okay, y'all know them chains everybody get, know what I mean, with the R, know what I mean, with the RIP, and it has, know what I mean, the person of the picture who died and stuff like that, the shit everybody be wearing now, you know what I mean? So he went there to get that out of the pawn shop, and the lawyer paid for it because he was going to give the lawyer the money back after this tour that he's going on. Crazy work. Feds got to put him in a safe house, right? Yep. And yo, not only that, you know that prosecutor, right? Because I explained to everybody why they get the weakest prosecutor out of all individuals to present their case, right? I explained that, right? I said, why did they choose to get the weakest prosecutors to present this case to try to find him guilty? All right, listen, listen, bro, this woman that was the prosecutor, and I exposed it, right? See this here. You see, y'all, reason why it wasn't making no sense in the prosecution wasn't going as hard as we know that they could have went, right? Is because he was fucking this prosecutor, bro. She's a hood rat. She's a hood rat. She's not easy. I mean, she's not hard to find at all. Okay. All right. I heard that she was a full-blown hood rat. Allen girl. Who is that originally? I know it's somebody I gave a wrench to, but I don't recognize that name. And I don't recognize the picture right offhand either. But I know it's somebody I gave a wrench to. They just changed the name in the profile pic. That's right. This lawyer, y'all. All right. We done broke down her name and the things that she's involved with and aligned with, right? A lot of people probably ain't see the video, which I know a lot of people didn't see the video. See this here. Let me show y'all something, y'all. Show y'all something right quick. Okay. This, if they wanted to convict, like I said, if they wanted to convict Govan, they wouldn't have used this weak ass prosecution ass bitch right here. They would have went to the big dog. If they really wanted to nail Hernandez Govan to the goddamn cell and to the prison walls and floor of the nastiest prisons on the face of this earth, all they had to do was get Jonathan Scamelli. Jonathan Scamelli, the chief prosecutor in Memphis, would have ate this shit up. He would have ate this shit up. Why he wasn't up there? You see what I'm saying? Why they put the hood rat black bitch up there? We gonna make it make sense. Why they put the hood rat up there, y'all? Why they ain't put this man right here to go up against this man right here? Why they put this black girl up against old boy to get chewed up the way she did? I tell you why. Because it all was a strategic play and a strategic move by the motherfuckers behind the scenes. They knew exactly what they was doing. And yo, did this woman not make sense explaining this case? So much shit that we know an average prosecution with a court, like they claim Govan didn't know Yo Gotti and all this and all that. So much shit that they missed that could have sent Hernandez Govan to prison for a long time. But it wasn't done. The way this woman made her closing arguments was garbage and trash. She wasn't even talking like a lawyer, didn't even sound like a lawyer, wasn't even conducting herself like a lawyer. She wasn't even fighting for Dolph, bro. Okay? Iris, that's her name, Iris. Okay, and you had to go along to get along. Strategic drop. You have to go along to get along. Now, like I said, man, when you in these sisterhoods and you in these brotherhoods, and I'm just keeping it real. And no, I'm not saying everybody that's in these sisterhoods or these brotherhoods had bad intentions or plan on doing evil things. No, I'm not saying that. But we know for a fact, motherfuckers that are in these fraternities that are a part of these what? Sisterhood and brotherhoods have to what? Go along to get along. Now we see why she was put in place, right? Now we see what role they used her for and why she was put there. Okay, because she right along with them people too. A lot of individuals are in these sisterhood and these brotherhoods, bro. And like I said, yo, it's different levels to these sisterhoods and these brotherhoods. It's different levels to this shit. Now, this ain't no way to try to shame these fraternities. I'm just breaking down the facts and bringing the motherfucking receipts to make real life matters, make real life sense. And we know that goddamn those closing arguments ain't make no sense at all. When she went up there, it was during the closing arguments. I already knew Govan was gonna walk. I said, oh, this bitch ain't doing nothing. This bitch ain't doing nothing. This bitch ain't doing nothing. I said, she ain't even trying. Look at the judge. The judge with the shit too. Why y'all think how many judges dropped down from this case? Look how many times all those judges was a part of the brotherhood and sisterhood too. But they said, yo, I'm not with this. I'm stepping down from this shit. All those judges that was assigned to this case is a part of the brotherhood and sisterhood too. But they said, nah, bro, I don't want to be involved in this shit. All right. So they done switched judges on this situation how many times? How many times did the judge step down from this case? And did we get a black judge with blonde fucking hair? Did we get a black judge with blonde hair? Oh yeah, She busted open on the down low. Okay? Yes, she do. Okay? Check it out. This is a strategic drop. Shout out my Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority. I am incorporated. Check it out. Strategic, bro. She just was awarded. That's how she got that prosecution case. She was awarded with what? Honors. Honors and awards, right? And what you got to do to get those honors and awards in those sisterhoods, bro? Stop the shit strategically. This shit is easy. What you got to do? What you got to be a part of to be certified and validated? Huh? 116th Founders Day. That's the day they she got her honors and her award. All right? Easy shit. Ghetto hood rat. All right? A motherfucker that Govan used to fuck with allegedly. All right? This is someone Govan, they say he know her personally. He know her personally. Oh, okay, okay. It's cool, baby. It's cool. I knew it was somebody that was familiar, you know. Okay. All right. All right. All right. I apologize. I didn't recognize your picture and shit. No disrespect at all. You know, that's a nice picture, by the way. Thank you for the sponsorship and the endorsement. I really appreciate you. Yes, this rabbit hole go real deep, y'all. He violated his bond condition at least 4 times, and that judge didn't do shit. The judge or the prosecutors. Strategic drop. The judge or the prosecutors ain't do a motherfucking thing. And then check this out. When Big Jook got knocked down, Govan was there on the scene. That should have been an automatic violation right there. No, excuse me. My mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake, my mistake. When Govan was at the funeral with Jook, because he was there for one reason, and it wasn't because of Big Jook. Everybody think that he was at that funeral because of Jook, y'all. He wasn't at the funeral because of Jook. He was at the funeral because he actually knew who Eric Boven really was in real life. He dealt with Eric Boven. Eric Boven was supplying the whole fucking city And it's mighty strange, like I said, while Juke was down there in Miami signing Zillionaire, they were poisoning Eric Govan. Juke found out Eric Govan died while he was down in Miami with Zillionaire signing the Zillionaire deal. Why was he even out on bail? That part. How the prosecutors let that go through their hands. Easy, easy, easy. We proving it. We proving it. All right, and I got so much more strategic, vital information and receipts. I'm just cruising on this live today. I'm just cruising. No one bothered to even look into the prosecution. Everybody worried about Manny Aurora, Manny Aurora, Manny Aurora, when we know it's motherfucking bigger than Manny Aurora. All right? And everybody has to be on the same accord. Everybody had to be aligned for all this shit to work. And when I heard the way she was presenting these bullshit ass evidence, the way she did that bullshit ass closing arguments, I knew Govan was about to walk. It wasn't no surprise to me. The city of Memphis failed Dolph, and the city of Memphis didn't like Dolph. They was extorting young Dolph. The DA, how young Dolph had the DA, the district attorney, as his lawyer and accountant. Kendall Nash, y'all. Kendall Nash, the one who Daddy-O's fiance. Kendall Nash. Okay, like I said, I proved to everybody that $22 million contract that Dolph originally signed the contract, but right after he signed it, he left the lawyer's office, turned right back around, and took the contract back and said, I don't want to do it. And I showed the receipt. This was before he went on live and he was like, what should I do with this contract? And he threw the contract on the hood of his car. But before that, we got the receipt on $1 million worth of game that he signed the $22 million contract. He said, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I signed the shit. Okay, we supposed to have made history for the city. PRE, CMG being merged under the same umbrella, which was Rock Nation. They was going to throw a big ass free concert at the FedEx Forum, everything. It was going to be a big shit. Dolph signed the contract, had a FaceTime. Dolph, Kendall Nance, Dolph, Kendall Nance, Rock Nation, Yo Gotti, everybody was on FaceTime, on Zoom together when Dolph agreed to the $22 million. He went into Kendall Nance's office, downtown Memphis. Kendall Nance was his lawyer and his accountant and handled all his paperwork. The DA of Memphis. Gotti went to, Young Dolph went to her office, signed the contract. They all got on a Zoom meeting, y'all. Young Dolph, Yo Gotti, Daddy-O, Jay-Z, Rock Nation, and their partners. Everybody was on Zoom together. Dolph agreed to it and everything. Then he leave, turn back around, and take the contract back from Kid Nash and say, I don't want to do this shit. Yo, motherfuckers felt some type of way like, yo, you held this contract for 6 months. Then you agreed to the contract, you signed it, then you get on Zoom and FaceTime and all this shit with us. Everybody congratulating you. Welcome to Rock Nation. We're going to make the announcement with the merge of PRE and CMG under one umbrella and all that. Dolph said he left the office, came right back, turned around, took the contract back and said, fuck that shit. I don't want to do that shit. Them motherfuckers fellas, they're like, yo, you playing games with us, bro. You playing games with us, bro. Who wouldn't feel some type of way? Even though that's not a reason that you knock a motherfucker down the way that you did, but wouldn't you feel violated if somebody did that to you, yo? Where we make real life matters, make real life sense. Like I said, man, we all for Dolph over here, bro. We just speaking facts. Where we make real life matters, make real life sense. If somebody did that to you, wouldn't you feel some type of way? Like, man, this nigga playing with me, playing with us. Then he go on live and say, what y'all want me to do with this contract? I've been holding this contract, seeing if I should sign it for 22 million. Fuck the 22 million. Motherfuckers felt as though he spit in their face. Motherfuckers felt as though they was being disrespected, you know? So yeah. And a lot of people have no idea that Dolph originally signed that 22 million. And I got the receipt. I done played it so many times. And he admitted to signing the contract and how the city of Memphis, we was about to make history and all that. See something here. See something here, y'all. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm still here. Let me pull up this strategic receipt, man. Shout out everybody that's up in here, man. He was pimping all them hoes. He was pimping all them hoes. He was pimping all of them. Check it out. And they told on him. Okay, so it'd be this live here, bro. When I did this shit last year, you can go back on all these lives right here. All these lives I had did on this CMG. When this shit first happened. And I break down all that shit. Everything. Juke was the son of Eric Bovin. How the mommy and aunties and all them had snitched on Eric Bovin, all on the paperwork. All that shit. All that shit. All that shit is in these live streams, bro. Over a year ago. All right, over a year ago. And then I'm about to take them off a private, bro. So everybody can have access to them again. I'm about to take them off private. So everybody can have access to these lives again. Straight like that. Okay? And I'm not even monetized for these lives. Okay? So I took them all off. So everybody can go back on these lives. Everything that motherfuckers is just starting to talk about. I was breaking that shit down when Juke got knocked down. And this is why I'm so far ahead of them. That's how I was able to find out what was actually going on with Gotti, Zillionaire, and connected Juke to Zillionaire. And how them feds came in Dallas. And that's a fact. That's a fact. And I put them all back up. Make sure y'all support the Cash App, man. Support the PayPal. Anybody that sent any donations, I appreciate it. I do. Because I work hard for my shit. I really do. So if y'all sent any donations to the PayPal or to the Cash App, I appreciate y'all and all the donation. All right, let me put the Cash App up there. It's down at the bottom of the screen. Y'all see what's going on? Shout out the whole nation, man. Appreciate y'all. I do, yo. Everything I've been saying ain't nothing but facts. All facts. But yeah, man, it's a few points I wanted to just get across. Few things I just wanted to let everybody know. Okay, because we got a lot more fire and flame that we're going to be revealing over this motherfucker. All right? And we know that Ceddy Nash is one of the fraudulent motherfuckers on YouTube. Not only is he so is this nigga right here. One of the fraudulent motherfuckers on YouTube. And we got so many receipts. I'm keeping my shit in a holster on this nigga, bro. And he know I do. He know I do. I got shit in the holster for this nigga, bro. All right? Nigga, every night I come on this bitch, I'm going to expose something different about your homo ass, nigga. Every night I come up here, bitch. Before I do any show, we exposing you first, and then we gonna go on with our content. Every motherfucking night I come up here and go live until I say I'm not gonna fucking do it no more. Until I say I'm not gonna fucking do it no more. Huh? You like to run your fucking mouth, right? Right? Okay. Shout out Indian Summer for the endorsement and the super sticker. Appreciate the donation and the sponsorship of this live. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. And there's something else I want to play. Something else I got for y'all. Hold on. I'll give y'all this. I'll give y'all this. I'll give y'all this.
It's not raw. Nigga, it's not cable. Whoever the fuck else, Rocky Rose, just shut y'all bitch ass the fuck up. Big Juke bitch came on my channel. I don't think Juke bitch came on no God Fear TV. And that's a horrible channel name. Horrible. It's not raw. Nigga, it's not cable. Fuck is niggas thinking they is. Nigga, my channel is King AK 47. It's not King AK-47 TV. You see what I'm saying? The fuck is y'all niggas talking about, man? There's always the niggas who ain't got nothing but time just focusing on what they... Nigga, until Jook bitch come on anybody else's channel and get the spilling the beans and shit, shut the fuck up. Alright? Until niggas could break that was Demon with that nigga and he shot one of them niggas, and then, until niggas could do what I did when it comes to this case, shut your bitch ass up. Straight up. I mean, what you want me to do is say on this bitch. I'm not understanding here. Shut the fuck up. Because tell God-fear to bring up these pictures that I got and tell whoever the fuck else, fear God, and all these other niggas, bring up these pictures that I got with Govan, Chuck, Gotti, and the bitch all in one picture. And them statuses and everything.
Bitch, you ain't said nothing. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you got a picture with Juke and Michael Jackson, motherfucker. I wouldn't give a fuck if you got a picture with Juke, Michael Jackson, and Macaulay Culkin, bitch. What the fuck do that matter? What the fuck do that matter? I wouldn't give a fuck if you had a picture with Juke and Macaulay Culkin and Michael Jackson, motherfucker. Okay? And you ain't the only one with shit. You steal people's shit. You steal people's shit. You don't do your shit from the ground up. You steal people's shit, bro. You steal people content, bro. That's what all y'all whack ass YouTubers with them YouTube plaques. All you 100,000 subscribing ass niggas with that corny ass YouTube plaque. All y'all do is go to little content creators channels and take their shit. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all been doing. And don't never get no credit to the fucking proper content creator that you should be giving the fucking credit to, nigga. Fuck you talking about. And you talking about you King AK-47. Nigga, now that's a horrible channel name. That's a horrible channel name. Fuck is you talking about? Who the fuck want to subscribe to somebody king of the AK-47s? The king of guns, right? You the king of guns and shit, right? You the only motherfucker that got access to AK-47. When you are the king of something, that means you can't be fucked with. You on top of that world, right or wrong? When somebody claim they the king of something, they on top of that world, in that realm, right? Right? No, he ain't say, I'm a king in my house sitting on my throne. He ain't say that. He ain't say, I'm my woman's king and she allowed me to sit on the throne. No, you want to be the king of an AK-47, right? Right? They say you live by it, you die by it. They say you live by it, you die by it. Out of all the names in the world, out of all the names you could have named your channel, Why you got to be the king of an AK-47? You fucking goofy. A grown ass man with kids, with tattoos all over their face, right? We're talking about a grown ass man that let motherfuckers right on his face, bro. Right all on your forehead and shit, you fucking weirdo. All right? You depressed, nigga. That's what a depressed motherfucker do. You start writing all on your face and putting tattoos and all this weird shit on your face for what? You fucking clown. You want to put some makeup on your face? You want to write on your face, bitch? Go to the circus. You might as well be a clown, bitch. Okay? And no, this ain't hide and seek. And no, this ain't bubble gum in a dish. How many bubble gums do you wish? But bitch, you it. You the clown. You it. You might as well be in a circus. You got all that shit written on your face, but your kids writing all over the walls, though, right? In that stinking ass house you used to live in, right? With the pampers and trash all up to the back door, all the writing on the wall and shit. Why you just ain't let your kids write on your fucking face? It's already on your face, bitch. Why you just ain't like you letting other grown men write on your face? Why you ain't let your kids do it? And no, I'm not talking about, okay, yeah, if you want to get a tear or, oh yeah, whatever you into, go ahead. But when you start going to the extremities and you move from your eye to your forehead, over your eyelid, all on your cheek, nigga, you might as well go ahead and tattoo your motherfucking lips next. You might as well tattoo your motherfucking lips next. Okay? Tattoo your sideburns. Look at this goofy motherfucker. We talk about a grown ass man that got writing on his face, y'all. How can you take him seriously? And you got kids, grown as hell. You ain't do no fucking state bids. I can see if you did some long ass prison state bids and it come with a lot of depression and anxiety and fuck it, you got bored. Nah, bitch. You on the street doing shit like this. You on the street doing shit like this. Trying to look tough. Trying to intimidate somebody. When somebody walking down the street. You can't even get a job with that shit on your face, nigga. You can't even go to how the fuck you feel when it's time to go to your kid's school for parents teacher night. When the last time you been there? I got the receipts. Got your baby mama on the back end. Everybody else do. When the last time you took your child to parents teacher night, nigga? Won't you look ashamed showing up, looking like a chalkboard? Wouldn't you be ashamed showing up at your kids' parents teacher night, looking like a goddamn etch-a-sketch face ass nigga? You etch-a-sketch face ass nigga. All right? Just doodle all over your face. Huh? Just punch him all in his shit, shake him up a little bit. All right, and you could just rewrite some more shit on there. Huh? Etch-a-sketch face ass nigga. This is what we dealing with. Etch a sketch, face ass nigga. A fucking ditto sheet. How does it feel when you go to your kids' parents' teacher night that you look like a whole ditto out of a fucking 4th grade special ed class, nigga? You looking like a whole ditto. Cause nigga, something got to be wrong with you, bro. You doing weird shit like this. You getting all hied up, getting all drunk. You peeping out your fucking window, out your blinds, all that weird man shit. And then you get drunk and start speaking your sober heart and your sober mind. Okay? Homophobic activity. I call it that. Huh? We talking about a man, like I said, that lets grown men right on their face. I don't take you no serious than I take King Yellow, bro. Like I said, even when you're serious, no one will ever take you serious. For example, you fill out an application all you want online, bitch. Go for that job interview. You can fill out the application all you want online, bitch. Go in person to that job interview. Motherfucker not gonna take you serious. Cause you so busy trying to look all mean and gangster and cool for the street. You talking about my channel not cool. The name of my channel not cool, nigga. Those tattoos all over your face not cool. What you gonna do about it? I know you gotta be ashamed of yourself when you look in the mirror, bro. And you be like, yo, why the fuck I put this shit on my face? And you ain't even trying to make no appointments to get the shit laser removed, right? Because your habit too bad. You ain't even try to process even trying to even start getting them removed one by one, or you know what I mean? Huh? You think a real motherfucker who do real business gonna take you seriously in their establishment, bro? All right, you're gonna have to blog the rest of your life. You can't do nothing outside blogging. You can't do nothing outside of blogging. Can't do nothing outside of blogging, nigga. I got one tattoo because I don't believe in destroying the temple. This is our temple, bro. The temple. Okay? Marking your body up. For example, it's like you going to a church or a congregation and you spray painting all over it. I got one tattoo. And I got this in 2020 during the pandemic. You know why? Because I was bored in the house, quarantine, ain't had shit to do. Call my man up like, yeah, bro, you got them packs? All right, bring a couple of them packs and yeah, bring the tattoo gun with you too. Tattoo gun, what? You got some customers for me? Nah, bro, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get one done. Fuck it. But to get them all on your face, man, oh man, oh man. Crazy work, y'all. That's how I start with one or two. Then motherfuckers just keep going, like King Yeller did. And like I said, King Yeller, he got kids too. Fucking kid. How can you how can you even set an example for your kids? You got all these tattoos on your face, bro. Make it make sense. You heard? Make it make sense. How? Like I said, y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, man, you know, I just came on here a popping a little bit. Who ain't got them receipts? Who ain't got nigga? I got receipts that you can't even. Psst, bro, listen. Now check this out. For example, we know that Hernandez is a part of the Trula Mafia, right? And it was alleged that the Trula Mafia was hands-on in this Young Dolph knockdown, right? Then comes Zach Randolph, strategic drop. Zach Randolph, the basketball player for the Memphis Grizzlies, is also a part of Trula Mafia in real life. Him and his family members. Zach Randolph, right? Now, it was said that Zach Randolph also played a part in this Young Dolph situation. You know that, right? Zach Randolph, the one they call Zebo, played a part in this Young Dolph situation, right? So I started digging, doing some receipts, and like I said, man, we go back to 2012. When Little Flip was doing a birthday bash for Orange Mount Quet because that was his artist, right? Who down at the bottom? Zach Randolph, right? Zach Randolph, right? Zebo, right? And I find that very odd and very strange. But then I said, no, it's not odd and strange because they Trula Mafia. They Trula Mafia. As it says, what? Zachary McKinley Randolph, nicknamed Zebo. He was playing for the Grizzlies at one time. Okay? 17-year NBA veteran. $17 years. But yeah, man, we about to get up out of here. The police, CMG security, Secret Service killed Joe. Joe went to walk to his truck and got banged right in his face as soon as he opened the door. Matter of fact, motherfucker rolled the window down. It came right from his truck. Those CMG SUVs. Check it out. A lot of people have no idea that the security, CMG security, got fired on, y'all, a couple of days before Big Jook got knocked down. A lot of people don't even know about that. Motherfuckers in Memphis know. CMG security, 2 days before Big Jook murder, the same car shot up the head of CMG security in a drive-by, allegedly. That's why they said the security was lacking at the funeral. Well, actually, the security wasn't lacking at the funeral. Jook was just lacking and comfortable. Y'all seen when Jook got knocked down? He was right by the back door in the tire of the truck. He was getting in the truck. The shots came from inside the truck. The transportation was sent by CMG. I been broke this down. On that's why I undid them lives. CMG sent the transportation, bro. In the same transportation that they sent, Jook went to go out there and get in the motherfucking truck and got his shit blowed off. And that's when they said somebody else got shot too. One of the securities. No, the fuck he didn't. No, he didn't. Nobody else got shot with Jook but Jook. That was it. Nobody else got shot but Jook. And that's why when they was like, yeah, another person had got shot, he was a security. He never came out, never said nothing, never said a word, just disappeared, right? Remind you, a week before that, Jook was already looking for Gotti at his house, waiting on him. Stay alert to stay alive. Because Gotti kept running plays on him. Yeah, bro, we gonna come this day. We gonna meet you this day. We gonna get your money straight. We gonna get your deal straight with CMG and all this and all that. Never happened. Never happened. Never happened. Never happened. They kept hitting him with plays. Next thing you know, Bovin died. Gotti and Bovin. Now Gotti know. Now Juke know. Gotti must show up for this funeral now. Because Bovin is basically our daddy. Bovin is Juke's daddy. Took care of us, took care of the mamas, aunties, all of us. So this is why the energy with Juke and Yo Gotti was off at that service. Completely off. Because Juke haven't seen Gotti. Then at the funeral, after the service, Juke goes to the repast. Goes to the repast. Yo Gotti said that he was coming behind him. He on his way there to meet him at the repast. Instead, he went to the airport with Angela Simmons. When the security pulled up outside of the repast, Gotti called Juke and said, bro, come on, I'm outside. Come on outside. Smacked him. Smacked him. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation, man, that we've been breaking down today, man. Shout out to all the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers, all the flaming raiders, all the fire, Flame Nation, and everybody that's been coming up in here supporting me today, that's been supporting me, been rocking with me, been patient with me through this whole journey that we got going on over here at GFTV, man. You heard? Shout out to the whole nation because we put so much on the table today. All right. And this ain't even shit. I just was basically popping it. But this is what everybody come here for. To hear me pop it strategically and break this shit down. All right. So this is what we're going to continue to do. Okay. Vital. I got some vital shit for y'all. Shit in a holster. I'm ready for a nigga to act. I'm ready for a nigga to act. Shit in a holster. But shout out all my flaming raiders, man. Fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Everybody that was up in here, man. Anybody got any questions before we get up out of here? Read some of these comments right quick, man. Y'all been a blessing in the comment section today. Thank y'all, man. Without y'all, I am nothing. Know what I mean? And without us and without each other, we are nothing. Without us coming together, supporting one another. Know what I mean? We ain't nothing. And I appreciate all the love and all the support I get over here, man, because without y'all, there's no me. You see, this is why I don't come here to rob y'all. I don't come here to take from y'all. I don't come here to steal and lie, run bullshit raffles and shit. I come here genuinely, wholeheartedly. To continue to do what we do and what we stomp and step and stand on. Yes, they do. Actually, yeah, 80 million, 100 million, same shit. Yep. I talked about that too. Yep. They owed Juke 100 million. Okay, because I got the receipt of Juke checking Gotti like, yo, where the fuck my CMG chain at? Nigga, I'm the boss. I got the receipt. Juke still had the old ass CMG chain on, y'all. Juke still had that old ass CMG chain on, all right? And everybody else had got an upgrade, got the new chain. I got the receipt of Juke saying, okay, a couple months before he died, yo, where my new chain at? I'm the boss. I'm the boss to this shit. I'm the bigger brother. Ain't no fucking CMG without me. I should be the first one to get one of them new chains and the new logos. He said, I run this shit. I put the work in for this shit. Niggas ain't do that. I did that. Okay, then he checked Glorilla too. He said, yeah, Glorilla, whatever brand you repping, whatever you got going on, I don't give a fuck what color it is, pink, white, blue, or candy stripe. I need your chain and I need your logo too. You're a part of my shit. You're a part of my label. And whatever y'all moving under my shit, I should be a part of too. All right, so Glorilla, you come on off your chain too. And he was showing his chain from ESTG, his chain from 42 Dub, and a couple other things he was showing. But he was specifically putting Gotti and Glorilla on the spot. About that shit. All right, and a lot of people ain't like the fact Gotti, especially how Juke was coming out exposing and telling everybody that, bro, this my shit. This my label. I run this shit. Without me, ain't no you. Without me, ain't no CMG. I built this shit, man. I built this shit. Who Gotti follow? This light-skinned dude. Look just like Yo Gotti. Got the same Down syndrome head and everything. All right, it's fucking documentaries out about this shit. Yup. Just like Glorilla. She's a part of a family that was involved in the drug empire in Memphis. The Woods family. Glorilla last name is the Woods. Her people's, if you do your research on the Woods family from Memphis, they align with Eric Bovin and all the rest of them, bro. And that's why Juke brung in Glorilla. Everybody think that's Gotti work. That wasn't Gotti work. That was Juke work. Due to his connections with the Wood family, in real life, moving them bows. Glorilla name is what? Glory Hallelujah Woods. That's Glorilla real name. Glory Hallelujah Woods. Okay, and if you go to the infamous drug kingpins Woods family in Memphis. All right. Ronnie Woods. Ronnie Woods and them. Okay? Check it out. Easy work, bro. One of the best. All right? The whole family. And they still into it. The Memphis Mob. See this, right? Memphis Mob, Ronnie Woods family, Bovin, Joe Gotti, OG, and Craig Pettis. Strategic. See that, right? Who ain't got this shit in the bag? That's what I say. Yo, it's so much shit I haven't even revealed yet. How y'all think she got that 2016 Checkers commercial, y'all? She's a Freemason also. That's why in that checker commercial, you see the duality, right? All on the floor. You see the chessboard. Checkers logo is the chessboard. Not only that, she got the chessboard tattooed on her arm. That she just did the new checker commercial. Telling you, yo. I'm telling you, niggas ain't got what I got on this shit. I could promise y'all. And that's how Glorilla got signed through Big Jook and his alignment with the Woods family, bro, and the Bovin family. You see it all aligning, right? See this, right? She was, even though she is a member of the Woods family, her arrest is not presented as being part of a larger organizational operation, right? But Google still incorporating her with who? The Memphis Mob and her family being the Woods family, bro. They're making sure that, but it ain't being presented. How is not being presented when y'all aligning it with it? Her name is a part of a bigger organization, bro, and a bigger operation. She might not be directly tied to it, but that last name is. You think they ain't doing surveillance on Glorilla in real life? Why wouldn't they be? Why wouldn't she get up and start hitting her family members with shit to supply the streets? Hit them with money so she could fill the streets up with coke, dope, and weed. Open up what? Marijuana dispensaries and shit all over Memphis and shit, right? Easy, man. Ooh, they fucking with me now, y'all. You see that, right? We up. You see that, right? You see what they just did, right? And like I said, we know Juke got murdered right by a Cadillac Escalade IQ, right? One of them brand new joints. Why the fuck Yo Gotti give Glorilla the exact same truck Big Juke got killed in yesterday for her birthday? And I'm hearing they saying that that's the same truck. The same truck that happened at that Big Juke location outside of what was it, Paragons or something? They say that's that same truck that he gifted her for her birthday. They say that's the same vehicle. And when you look, the fucking trucks look identical. The same identical trucks, yo. Wow. Yup. So let me show y'all, right? Check this out. See something here. All right. Look, right? Show y'all this here. It's about to fuck y'all up. Now look. This is the same truck here. See the truck, right? Juke got killed getting in the back seat. That's why he's so close to the goddamn curb. His body damn near under the truck, bro. His legs is under the truck because he was getting into the motherfucking truck. And the shots came from inside the truck. That's why he damn near under the truck, half his body. All right? And check it out. We see these trucks, right? That was outside there on that day. So let me show y'all. Look what happened yesterday. Strategic drop. Look at this. The same fucking truck, y'all. The same exact truck. The same exact truck. The same exact truck, y'all. All right? The same exact truck, that Cadillac Escalade that Juke got knocked down in front of Paragon. The same shit. And who y'all think the pills and weed was for. Who you think she's supplying? The Woods family. They know. They got tabs on her, like they got tabs on Zillionaire and all the rest of them, bro. All right, and it's only a matter of time when they done with her ass too. But she following the go along, get along situation. We keep seeing Gotti gift all these gifts, Nigga, where the bag at? Where the money at? I don't want no gift. Give me a fucking nigga, fill my account up. And everything ain't gotta be on camera. You see what I'm saying? This how you know it ain't genuine. Everything ain't gotta be on camera, Gotti. Why? You want it on camera, Gotti? To act like you doing something, right? You see what I'm saying? A real person that's genuine, all right, you do this shit in secret, bro. You ain't got to show everybody what you're doing for your art, especially on their birthday. Know what I mean? This is publicity for promo. Why he got her that big ass truck like that, right? It don't even look like her. Too big. It's well, I'm not saying can't no one drive like a big vehicle. It just don't seem like a vehicle that she'd be comfortable in because of her size. She's a small person. You see what I'm saying? And that big ass truck for what? You know why? Because that's the same truck, y'all. That's the same truck from the Big Juke situation at Paragon. Same truck. Same exact truck, y'all. Same truck. Shout out the whole nation, man. He had it detailed and cleaned and everything. Right, right, right. Put a red ribbon on it, right? Sign it in blood. Sign it in blood, a red ribbon. Signed it, cleaned it up, all right? And opened the same back door. You see Gotti opened that back door, right? Watch you open the back door. All right? Watch. See that? You know why he opened that back door and he look in it like that? Because it bring back flashbacks and memories of when Juke opened that back door. All right? And got his ass knocked down right by the back door and the tires, bro. That's his conscience. Like, damn, man, this is the last thing my brother saw. Opening up this back door. Out of all the doors, out of all the places on this truck, why he go to that door? Glorilla in the front, motherfucker. Glorilla in the front seat. What you opening up the back seat for? Man, oh man, boy, oh boy. Y'all know what it is. Hold on. Apologize about that, man. But we about to close out, y'all. All right. We done got down to this shit. The blood bow all on the windshield, blocking her vision. Right. Shit weird. Okay. Dolph giving out Lamborghinis, Cadillacs, Porsches, all that big boy shit. He giving out cheap ass Escalades, all this shit that these artists have done for them, allegedly, right? Because the bag ain't as big as y'all think it is. They're not bringing in as much money as y'all think it is. You see what I'm saying? Let me break something down to y'all. For all you slow motherfuckers, let me break it down illa, and we're going to get up out of here. Streaming numbers ain't the same as physical sales. You know that, right? It's a total different ball game. Physical sales and streaming numbers are not the same. Yes, streaming pays. It pays quicker. Okay, but it doesn't have longevity like physical sales. You see what I'm saying? So one day your streams can be up, boom. You'll benefit and profit off of that. And the next day your streams will be down in the basement. If ain't nobody streaming your shit, you ain't getting no money. If your project ain't that good, ain't nobody gonna keep streaming it. But if you drop a project and it's really that good and people continue to physically buy the project, then that's when you're making money. You see what I'm saying? But just because you're streaming, you have to remember when you are a streamer and you're streaming, you sign to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to another nigga, like me, YouTubers. A part of this YouTube program, partner program, you know how many people take their money out before we get our check. For example, it's like 3 different companies and organizations that's getting their shit off the top before we even get ours. If a motherfucker send me a $5 super sticker, I'm getting $2 of that. $2. They send me $5 for my hard work. But Google, YouTube, and all the other partners that are involved take their $3 off the top off that 5. Because we're on their platform and they're not going to allow us to make more than them. That's how it's designed. Just like the industry, strategic drop. They're not going to allow us content creators to make more than them, no matter what. Same thing when you are streaming. And these artists, they got these streaming deals and these distribution deals and everything is being streamed. They're not going to allow the artists to make more money than them. You see what I'm saying? And this is why these artists now fall off so quick. Bow, bow, bow. You got rappers that's still spending money from physical sales from the early 2000s and shit, mid 2000s. These rappers that came in this streaming era, look how broke they going so fast. Ask Lil Baby. But shout out the whole nation. Shout out all the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me today, man. I mean, if y'all ain't hit that like button yet, what y'all waiting on, family? Hit that like button, man. If y'all ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what y'all waiting on? Come on over here and subscribe. Make it official. Get your fire flame inferno badges. All right, only $2.99. Get them while they hot. You get access to special emojis, special perks right off the rip. You ain't got to be at a different level from everybody and all this and all that. No, everybody use the same shit and they are what? They are what? Entitled to the same thing over here. Nobody's better than nobody. One membership, you get all the special emojis and the special perks and the special badges that no other channel can offer. Custom made to go along with the fire starter brand. So with that being said, man, you get the fireman emoji. Drop them in the chat, Jazzy. Drop the emojis in the chat, Jazzy. Drop all the emojis in the chat, Jazzy. So Jazzy gonna drop all the emojis and badges in the chat. Let y'all know, $2.99. This is what y'all got access to, man. We fire starters. You heard? You get the fireman. You get the firehouse. You get the fire truck. And you get the water hydrant. Shout out the whole nation. Right, and the taxes come off to $2. That part. Yeah, if you ask me. But super chats and stuff is good too because it helps bring engagement to the channel, but when it comes to overall financial gain and you just want to support that creator, not no other second and third party, Cash App and Zelle or Chime is the best for me. But shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I do. NBC, what's up? Victoria, what's up? Oh, yeah. You know that shit got AirPods all in them. What's up, gangster? Shout out Cat, man. If y'all like some good, funny content, know what I mean? And he be breaking down some official vital shit over there. Go over there and fuck with my man, Gangster Cat, man. Know what I mean? It's a different type of vibe, but it's a vibe that, know what I mean, you might be into over there. You heard? Everybody got their own little shit going on. Know what I mean? Everybody was the same. We won't be able to build no following. You have to be distinctive from everybody else. You know what I mean? But shout out to Gangsta Cap and everything he doing over there, man. Word up. But we about to shut it down, man. Like, share, subscribe. We up out of here, y'all. All right? See y'all in a few.